Yeah, I'm quite satisfied with this season. Like, we had a bit higher target, but I couldn't achieve it. Long season and lot of races, lot of learnings, and more to go. Like, we wanted to do as many races as possible so that we can prepare for the next season. But the main goal of this season was to just come back and start competing and enjoy, like, experience what competing is about, because since 2 years I hadn't been competing, and so the main goal was to come back and compete. We had said, like, I wanted to run 53 this season, but I was so close, and today was not my day.
I just want to ask you, how does it feel to come back on track and doing your like season best and winning medals? Like after that 2 years, how does it feel personally?
Like, I never expected that I would win medal this season. My only target was I have to do my best every race. Every race I compete, I do my best so that eventually we reach our goal. So today was not that today I didn't execute what I had to execute, and we learn from losses. So that is what I am gonna do. I learn from the losses and get ready for the next season.
Are you fully recovered now, and are you?
Yeah, like this season we were like going going gradually. So now that I'm fully recovered, we are gonna target, like, put more pressure on next season.
And what are your targets for the next season personally?
Personally, I want to qualify for both the Commonwealth Games and Asian Games individually, and I'm gonna work for it this off season.
Priya, tell us about that feeling when you are on top of your peak of your form and suddenly an injury happens, and what goes through your mind through that period?
I was mentally I was fully down. I gave up the sport. I didn't love the sport anymore. I'm like, why did it happen to me? So, like, during the whole operation, I was like, the goal for my season was gone. I was not worried about my life. The only thing which was going on in my mind was that my Asian Games is gone or my Asian Championship is gone. So 1.5 months in home, I was like, I gave up the sport. I don't know how I'm gonna come back, but the love for the sport, like, I went to the track and I was missing the track. So like, I didn't have the patience. I used to go to the track, come back, come back. So 1.5 years I struggled a lot, and finally, like, Anir coach told me, you're gonna take complete rest, 7 months full rest, and you're gonna do complete rehab and you're gonna get back on track. So those 7 months were very crucial for me. And after that, we started the season this year from we started preparing for this season in January. The goal was to be healthy throughout the season.
And after that career-threatening injury, were you scared when you came back to on track?
Yeah, I was a bit scared that I don't know how I'm gonna do, and the pain kept on coming, and I had no, like, the path, or like, there is certain protocols which you have to follow after an injury. So my injury was like very new to me, so I didn't had a certain protocols which I had to follow during the process, and everything was like trial and error. Like, okay, this is working for me, so this is not working for me. So it was a gradual progression, and the 7 months were like, I started learning how to walk pain-free, and then onwards jog, then on track. So everything was a process and everything was a learning, and it kept me patient, and the main goal was to be healthy.
And during that period, how did you motivate yourself to make this comeback?
I spent most of my time with my family, with my friends, not thinking too much about track, and I had a team who were supporting me, who believed in me, and once Troy coach came, I told him what I was going through, and he was like, every day he was making me think about myself, be independent, and experience what I was going through and learn from it. So the injury was blessing in disguise for me, because I was in a lot of pressure for, like, I had to come back. Oh, in seniors I had to do well. So like it was a blessing in disguise for me that I got the time to be myself, enjoy myself, be happy for myself, and like come back and start competing again.
Priya, you did good. Like you were pretty good. You won many medals during the junior season, and that raises expectation for many people. And when an athlete not get transition well, you get like you have many critics on online social media. So how do you feel about that?
So what I did was like I took that critics and I kept it as a motivation, but I didn't think too much about the critics. I am like, people are gonna talk. Like if I win, they were gonna talk. If I lose, they're gonna talk. Like even the people who are closest to me, they're gonna talk. So I didn't care about them, and I only thought like, am I happy what I am doing? Am I loving this? Like I love this sport, so I am doing for the love of the sport and to show like the people who are struggling. Like there are different stories. Like every person has their own story to tell. So each story I used to listen, and I'm like, this is one of the story to inspire many people. So maybe this might inspire like many people to just come back through their injury.
Last question on the past. Like, what is the biggest learning you learned from that 2 years?
Biggest learning is I used to not spend more like time with my family. So I spent most of my time with my family. I was happy, and like I took one day at a time, not thinking about the future. I just took one day at a time, and I was happy in doing what I was doing, and I had like the support from everyone, like each and everyone, from my physio, from my coach, to every person who was there in my journey. Like I am really thankful for them.
And what do you like? When do you expect to go back to your 52 form?
Like next season, I will be back stronger. Like there are a lot of things I need to learn. So this year is only season was only about like competing and learning from it. So I will go down, I will see how the season went and learn, and there are a lot of things which I have to change, and I hadn't done any off season at all, and only like competition was only the preparation for me. So I'm gonna go back, and we are gonna be in a group, discuss, and come back strong next season.
And what are your personal target timing wise? Like what timing are you targeting for the next season?
Like I want to break my personal best. That is the goal, and I want to qualify individually in both Commonwealth Games and Asian Games. So because the world is running fast at times, and I have to have an higher goal to achieve what I want to achieve.
So yeah, during that period or any like who do you idolize? Like who do you watch up to? Who motivates you as an athlete or anything?
Like I learn from each and every person. So like as I told, every day I used to go to a different person and learn from their stories. So there is a wrestler in our IAS who competed in injury. So I'm like every time I'm competing, like I'm remembering her name. Like she competed in injury.
Name?
Shiksha. Her name is Shiksha. So she won silver in under 23 Asian wrestling championship. So she competed 7 bouts with shoulder injury, and she won silver. So and Linta also, she made a huge comeback in World Judo. So there are a lot of people who inspire me in IAS itself. So I learn from them, and maybe some people can learn from me also.
Last question. So how does IAS help you during your rehab, and how does it help you to get informed back in form?
They really helped me a lot. I was really struggling for like 6-7 months, not knowing what I'm gonna do in the future. So they sent me to Doha, they sent me to Netherlands, and finally I stayed in Netherlands for 2 weeks, and I got to know what I had to do. So we started progressing gradually. I worked with Urmila ma'am for 7 months, and she got me back on track like very soon. We started from breathing, how to learn to breathe, to walk, to jog, and then back on track. So everything was a progress.
What is the one thing you missed the most during that time?
I missed competing. and like everyone are competing. I'm like, when am I going to compete? Like, I was a perfect, like I wanted everything to be perfect before. Like I wanted to go in a certain way so that I can go and like I wanted only to win. So this season, like coach changed my mind that no, you're just gonna go and compete and execute what you have to execute and learn from every race and enjoy the race, not having any pressure. So that is what I did every race.
And how does it feel to start all over again, like from the starting point? Like
I never
56,
left.
55, 54, how does it feel?
Like it was very hard for me to accept at the first, and then I started to realize that every race I am improving. So that was the main goal, and I didn't put any pressure on myself, and like I enjoyed, like even though I lost, even though I won, even though I didn't get sometimes season best in the race, I learned from it and moved on. Like you can't be always in the past, you have to be in the present. So I started to be in the present.
Last question, what was your injury like?
It was a spontaneous pneumothorax. I got a hole in my lungs, one of the alveoli got bursted. There are many reasons to it. Stress, like medically you can't know like what reason. So maybe it's because of the stress, the pressure I was feeling through, because I had a shoulder pain 3-4 days back and like that. So it was very hard. Like no athlete has got such a big injury, like this type of injury, so that I can know the protocols which I had to follow. So it was very new and I didn't know what to do.